This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It is general, as you know. Cannot, will not resonate for everyone. Let me just show you pre-shuffle. I've already got a story going on here. This could just be pre-shuffle, but I want to say it because it may just be for one or two people, but it might not have anything to do with the spread. Once we're about to lay out a spread. So, interesting here. I feel like somebody may have been blocked or ghosted, or for some of you, I feel like it's just you feel like somebody's becoming distant or pulling away. Okay. So Queen of Swords, this is somebody that speaks the truth, and is pretty clear cut about it. The Two of Swords is standstill, blocked. Somebody is just kind of shutting down. But look at this. We have a strong connection. And then we have, you know, some pain and heartbreak. Okay, so that's just pre-shuffle. So, but let me show you this too. Here we have Queen of Wands and the World. Oh, that's crackling. So this is about somebody that takes a lot of action, and I don't know, I'm getting like somebody's words hurt somebody, or somebody has pulled back because of you know, continuation of maybe trying to get somebody to be something. I don't know. I do know, but I'm not going to say it yet. And this is the Fool card, new beginning, clean slate. Okay, beautiful. And then we have the King of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. This is social friendships in reverse. So this could not even be related to the spread, but this is what the pre-shuffle is telling me. I feel like somebody's words and actions are pushing somebody, making somebody else withdraw and pull away. And I think when that somebody gets a grip and learns to, and I'm going to go into this a little bit, it learns to, you know, do things differently, handle things differently, I feel like that person's going to come back in stable. I also feel like there's a need to not involve your friends. Okay, because I got it's not just them. Why don't you fight for me? I feel ganged up on. All right, so somebody feels like you are not in their corner, or they are not in your corner, something like that. Okay. I don't think I'm going to use this deck. I've got another one warming up in my lap, but it was cold. So having a hard time with these decks. So there might be somebody that's just kind of been cold to the other. But I'm going to get, if you guys don't want advice, you might not like this video, because I'm going to go into some relationship tips and advice. And mostly it's basically when somebody is pulling away from you, not to try harder or not to complain. It's to remove your energy and you pull back, because they obviously need space. Okay, so something like that's going on here. Yep, look at that. Very powerful energies going on here. Somebody has either been blocked or is shutting down. Okay. And I feel like the other person isn't just not well equipped to know how to deal with it. So Nine of Pentacles, that's single or independent. And then the Moon. Queen of Pentacles. I'm wondering if somebody feels like is struggling with thinking they might want to be independent, but there's a conflict here. It's almost like they don't, but they do. I feel like somebody feels beat down. Let's pull out this Gregory Scott deck, and we will, oh, it's nice and warm. We will lay out a spread and see what is going on. All my videos are timeless, so feel free to check your other placements. This video will not resonate for everyone. If it doesn't, please don't force it. Just check out another video. All my extendeds are timeless. Oh, and also I felt twin flame. I felt twin flame with you guys. I actually just found this dandelion, which is always twin flame for me. So I don't know. I have some really good almost personals for twin flame. And I just did a new one, actually. If you've been following the series, I just published episode 3. So It's about karmic updates. Okay, whew. Take a deep breath. And you know that it's not just them card. That's like, it's not, there's a need to look within oneself somehow. Nine of Swords, that's pain, anguish, regret, the Tower, something comes crashing down. And it's about communication. Somebody may need to watch their words. Sometimes pulling away and creating a little bit of space between you is better than asking someone, do you still love me? Do you think I look pretty? Do you think I look good? That kind of stuff. Because what will happen, instead of repelling the other person, you'll attract them by pulling away and being confident without their approval. The Star card, Aquarius energy. Okay, your energy, what's on your mind? Let's see what's on your mind. And roles could be reversed. And that was just pre-shuffle, so that could be, totally different than this, but let's keep going. What's on your mind? Feeling defensive. It's funny because I was kind of feeling like that might have been your person, feeling defensive. Overall energy, the Emperor. I got this in the other decks too. So maybe a husband or father, somebody strong. Somebody might be kind of like at a enough's enough energy. Seven of Pentacles. That's your person's energy. What is that? Picking the fruit. Being a peach out of reach. So how they view you. Four of Pentacles, not able to let go. Maybe always wanting more. This is all normal stuff, you guys. So if you're, if you've been struggling with this, then, it's pretty normal, pretty common. Justice card, how they view the situation. It's an interesting Justice card. Looks like a judgment. Again, doesn't it look like being ganged up on? And I mean, for me to get this in a pre-shuffle, that's pretty strong. And with that three, we had that Three of Cups in reverse. I don't know if I said this, but I was feeling like somebody maybe needs to keep their friends out of it, or family members or other influences out of some of this. Because if you talk to somebody, you talk to your loved ones about, your person, you're going to end up forgiving them, and then your loved ones won't. Or they might just hold that, still hold that image because they don't know all the ins and outs. And they shouldn't, right? You do need to have, one or two people to be that aren't going to be judgmental. There's something about being judgmental. Eight of Cups. Next steps. This is coming back because Eight of Cups in the upright is walking away. This looks like coming back. And this one's waiting. So, interesting. Oh my gosh. What you cannot see, I told you guys, I felt twin flames. So Four of Wands, 1111. Also, I've been asking for signs for you guys, and what I've been getting is 444, 10, 10, 11, 11. I just found a dandelion, which I thought was strange for this time of year. Just one dandelion. And then black crows. So 1111, this is union, a strong, strong union, a strong foundation. That's what you don't know. We're going to clarify that, but that's beautiful. Tarot's advice, I knew it. Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is resourceful. She is independent, grounded, and stable. She doesn't need others' approval, and she doesn't have to keep taking its temperature. How do you feel? Or, will you take the trash out? I mean, there are other ways to do things. In the studies prove that people respond better to being, to positive, rewarding positive behavior and ignoring negative behavior, because addressing negative behavior becomes like a badgering or this is probably not going to be a very popular video. but it might give you quick results, but in the long run, it becomes a burdensome, okay? It's not good on the psyche. Wow, Eight of Swords. Outcome. We'll clarify, but Eight of Swords, that's a lot of mental anguish. I think we're going to tweak some stuff here. Look at this, Magician. So, bottom of the deck is the Magician. Okay, let's get some overall clarifiers. Wow. Oh, shoot. You do have a return. So maybe this is advice, and I maybe need to do an extended on this before I can spend more time on the advice. But, you know, pulling your energy away is the absolute, in my opinion, best way to bring somebody closer. And when they pull away, you honor it. And you get busy doing your own thing. So confident, you know, being your best self, finding a new hobby, all that. This is thinking about the past and the happy moments. King of Cups. Yeah, I think this involves marriage, actually. What else, please, for Pisces? Ace of Pentacles, a new stable beginning. I think you guys just need to tweak, pull away and tweak how you are when they come back. Or if they've just pulled away, it's because they feel pressure, or they feel, I don't know if it's nitpicked. This is not going to be a popular reading, I'm afraid. Look at that, twin flame. Karma. Major twin flame. So, you know, twin flames tend to repel each other. The Wheel of Fortune. This Wheel of Fortune is forward motion, you know, but in this deck, there's a lot of karma here needing to be elevated. The Empress is somebody that knows her value. She just exudes beauty, and she screams queen without opening her mouth, you know, and she doesn't go after, she's feminine, she's in her feminine energy, she's beautiful, and she attracts others to her. She leans back. I think this whole message is about this person maybe is starting to pull away, and you don't want that, and you don't understand, but why? But it's because they just, when you lean forward, the other person leans back. That is just human nature. So the way to adjust that is for you to lean back, and then they'll lean forward. Honor the space. If somebody's doing things, I just feel like this person needs a break from feeling like they're doing stuff wrong, or that they're not satisfying. Something like that. Look at this, a cycle ends. Yeah, the sadness is coming to an end. And remember too, just because you've got a negative feeling, or there's a bit of a conflict, energy is always changing. Just let it breathe. Give it time and let it breathe, okay? Because there is a cycle that's going to be completing. This is coming back around. You've got reconciliation for sure. And the Five of Cups is ending. And then here comes this King of Cups with this new cup of love. The deal is, you just got to really be ready to not try and make it happen, to stay in your feminine energy. Feminine energy is the Empress. Empress, Empress, Empress. You guys remember that. You've got an amazing connection here, but somebody's just feeling like, I don't know, suffocated, something like that. Looks like it could be a marriage. Yeah, look at that. Coming from out of the dark into the light with the Moon card. This is about to get better if you guys can tweak your don't get mad at me, I'm just the messenger. This is hopefully will be helpful, and I'm gonna do a video, and I'll link it below, on, you know, the push-pull and how you can use the push-pull to your advantage. So, you know, when one pushes, you know, the push-pull is when it's back and forth, but it's a constant in out. Some, you know, they come, they go, and I'm talking energetically, I'm not talking physically in and out of your life, or it could be, but the push-pull is, you know, one is pulling, one is pushing, and they're repelling. And you can flip the script and use that to your advantage if you understand it, and you can be the one that's pulling back, right? They will come towards you. That's going to fix this. I think you've got an amazing union. Let me get a oracle. I think you have, and stick around to the end if you want to do the intuition test. Those have been so popular. But yeah, major push-pull going on. This person is pulling back, or they've just gone, ghosted. But look at that, yin, all about the masculine and feminine energy being balanced. And look at this. Look what I'm wearing. This is kind of crazy. Yin yang. So if you learn how to do the learn how to use push-pull to your advantage, I'm going to do an extended that's going to go into it in more detail. It'll be called push-pull, okay? Or them pulling away. But if somebody's pulling away from you or has pulled away from you, if they have absolutely, if they're gone, ghosted, whatever, you completely remove your energy from them. Completely, until they reach out. You have to completely, no likes on Facebook, no stalking. You have to redirect your energy onto yourself. They will feel that and they will come forward. This works with even people that are broken up, okay? Another one is no contact. Totally go no contact, radio silence. I don't really think you guys are in that position. In fact, I think some of you are maybe living together or still in a serious relationship. And keep others, there's also a strong message here about keeping others out of it. Oh, observer, I just got observer. Yeah, so when other people are sticking their nose in this, that makes your person feel like they're excluded. You know what I mean? That makes it feel like the connection isn't between you two, it's them, and then you've got there's this, I don't know, something like that. This is extremely critical advice, you guys. I'm just feeling it so strong, and it might only be for a couple people. Okay, this came out twice, and observer. So what is community? That's, a group of people. Round and round. So somebody's mother might be a strong influence here, maybe to a not good place. Why? I'm going to read that. Deep knowing also. Some of you might be psychic or light workers or very intuitive. Okay, let me see. 43. Nope. 31. So look, again, fours. Lots of fours here. 116. So I kind of focused on the negative because I want you guys to know how to handle it when this does, to turn things around. But this is a beautiful reading about a strong, strong love, a strong connection, twin flame, soulmate, definitely soulmate. Twin flame for many of you. This Hierophant could indicate, counseling or a need to learn. But this is a beautiful reading. I hope I didn't, I hope I made that part clear. Okay, so why? Motives, driving intention, the power of knowing the why. So if you're trying to get somebody to change or be more this or be more that, take a step back and look at why you want it, and maybe reevaluate the techniques or the strategies. So there's a great power in understanding your motives right now. The oracle asks you to be very clear about why you're asking the question, looking for this answer, behaving this way, and most important, making this choice. Roles could be reversed, so don't get mad at me if this is the opposite. But either way, you pull your energy away, okay? Knowing your why is the key to fulfillment. When you are clear about it, your intention will then be a magnet for miracles. Motives define the nature of your experience. When you think about something, you feel it and then act on it. The invisible why is the life force within the seed, which brings it to life and holds the potential for growth. So here's a relationship part. We don't always know why we engage in our relationships in the way we do. This is wrapping it. I love tarot. This is pulling it all together. I love how this Wisdom of the Oracle deck always seems to confirm what I've been saying and beautifully tie it together, and clarify what I wasn't getting. Oh goodness. Okay, so we don't always know why we engage in our relationship in the way we do, mostly because our feelings aren't always logical. Now is the time to recognize whether you're being triggered by someone else or if your behavior is motivated by unresolved issues of the past. When you ask yourself, why am I feeling like this? And why did I say that? And spend some time in introspection, the answers may be surprising. Listen to the messages from your intuition, from knowing the deep within you. What does it tell you about yourself and others? In the end, life is all about being loved. Miracles and a deep understanding of your needs and how to get them met are buried treasures of the why. This is exactly what I was saying. The needs. Your needs aren't being fulfilled, but but you're working against what your goal somehow. Okay. Wow. Okay. Miracles and deep understanding of your needs and how to get them met are the buried treasures of the why. And maybe you're not doing all this wrong. Maybe this is just advice of how to get your needs met. Maybe you're not voicing it. And this will be this, and especially the extended I'm going to do, we'll go into how to do that without nagging or even asking. Uncover them by posing the most powerful question you can ask yourself and your partner today: why? Knowing the motives behind your career and creative ventures is the ticket to your greatest success. So it's time to ask yourself some probing questions. Are you driven by desire? So yeah, I think we got to get back to basics here. Okay. And remember, when somebody's not doing things the way you want, or you're not feeling your needs are met, pull back. Pull back. Okay. And when they ask, you can say, this is what I want because I wanted this done, or because I want this, or whatever. But pull back and watch them come towards you. It's a push-pull. We'll go into more detail. I'm going to do an extended. And we'll also go into no contact in case you guys are apart, broken up, or this person is totally pulled back. We'll go into no contact, push and pull, shifting. It's major energy shift. How to flip this around so you're back in the position of power instead of being defensive, instead of them being defensive. And at the very least, I think this relationship's coming back around, but this is going to help you. Those techniques will help you in all areas of your life and future relationships. They're so freaking powerful. I've been studying them for years, and I want to start sharing them. Okay, so, I study, you guys. I study and research relationships and psychology and quantum physics and how energies relate to each other and, propel and work together. I study that. I spend more time doing that and self-help more than I sleep. I spend more time doing that than anything. So anyway, my goal is to just help you guys grow and better yourselves. So, okay, so I'm going to lay out 3 crystals. Actually, I'll just hold them right here. I'm focusing on one, okay? So you guys take a deep breath and let's test your intuition. Let's see if you can choose the right one. Here's a smoky quartz. Isn't that gorgeous? Here is a clear quartz. Here is an amethyst. And so take a deep breath and choose. I'm so sorry I can't do it. It's both of them. I kept going back and forth. I started with this one. Okay, you guys, I love you. Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you chose and if you like these and how this was helpful, and if you guys want more advice like this, I'm going to do it, I guess, whether you do or not, but some people don't only want tarot, but that's not, you know, my biggest goal is for you guys not to be watching sad, broken-hearted tarot readings in a year from now or 2 years. I want you guys to help you guys grow, okay? All right, I love you guys. Let me know in the comments, and I will see you soon. Bye, Pisces.